welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Well, they're struggling to make a move, despite a commendable effort on their part.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they've managed to hang in the top 10 so far, which is a great way to kick off your season. It's a foundation they can build on moving forward.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings, and it's Anthony in at the 1. And for the Raptors, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick is out there with Immanuel Quickley, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other and we've seen all the possible matchups, then we'll start to get a better idea.
And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. Pass to Quickley. Back to Ingram. 5 on the clock. And here's Dick. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent finds Anthony. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Anthony against Quickley. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow!
Look out! How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And we're about a minute into the first. Kuzma against Ingram. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Dick. It's stolen by Trent. Anthony against Quickley. And there's the call on Scottie Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Bucks ball.
Pass to Trent. 5 to shoot. Inside. Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. 4 on the clock. Another shot. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
The Bucks leading by 3. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajaković. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Now here's Dick. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Pirtle. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Turner. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Here's Barnes. A 20-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Ingram with the ball, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Trent. And here's Turner, covered by Pirtle. Fades back. That's short off the rim.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Outside Barnes. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. 4th, the Raptors.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Anthony. Back to Kuzma. Dick against Trent. Anthony outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Trent. Over Dick. And the Bucks miss again. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Mamukelashvili. There's the triple. Giannis with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Trent. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Quickley. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Mamukelashvili passes to Dick. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
That one's good for 2.
Defensively, They've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajaković. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Here's Mamukelashvili. Turner covers. Here's Dick. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Barnes. To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
An experienced veteran now. Turner has run these pick and rolls countless times, and he understands how to capitalize off it.
Here's Ingram. He picked up 15 in their last win against Memphis. Takes one from 10 feet. Basket counts. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Kuzma outside. Trent outside. Over Dick. Misses off the left iron. Raptors trail by 5. A skill Scottie Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Now here's Barnes. He's scoreless. Pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Milwaukee leading by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. There's a screen by Anthony. Antetokounmpo, bam! Antetokounmpo's got 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Antetokounmpo has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
And you see how mobile Kuzma is. Fantastic at attracting contact on the drive.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
First one falls for him. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Barrett's checked in for Dick. Shed comes in for Quickley. And he can't hit the second.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Myles Turner at the line for one.
And that one falls for Turner. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajaković. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Myles Turner is second.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Barrett up top. Green covering. Lets it fly. And again, Toronto, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. They lead by 11. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the wing, right side. Here's Mamukelashvili. And again, Toronto, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner, and it's good for two. Turner's got 9.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so here is Toronto. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the right side, looking to win the run. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Kuzma against Ingram. Kuzma, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Toronto shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Barrett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Shed. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Now here's Barrett. Green covering. And Green comes to help. Just 4 to shoot. They set the pick. From the arc. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks leading by 16. Porter in the post. Working on Barnes. And the layup falls.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Now Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Barnes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors with some changes. Mobo comes in for Barnes. And it's Walter in for Brandon Ingram. Milwaukee also changed it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner. And Prince is subbed in for Kuzma. Outside Barrett. There's a screen. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And here is Antetokounmpo. He picked up 36 points in their last win against Indiana.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Portis gets the bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Raptors trail by 19. Barrett with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
It doesn't go for him. And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 19 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Prince. Bobby Portis out there with A.J. Green. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Sims in at the center position. Here's Shed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Barrett. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Shot is good by Rajaković.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Porter, the pass to Portis. Green against Barrett. Back to Portis. Chalk up 2 there. Portis has got 5 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Now here's Porter. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And the shot goes down.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Timeout called by Darko Rajaković. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Let's see what you got. We have a dancer.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
Bucks substitution. Number 43, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
With the helper.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Milwaukee has possession. Toronto making their last shot.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Raptors trail by 21. Here's Shed. Still no points. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
And he knocks down the first one. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Mobo. Dick comes in for Walter. And Immanuel Quickley subbed in for Shed.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Anthony from behind the arc. They get the rebound. And then Portis with the dunk.
This team trusts Portis to make those saves, cleaning the offensive glass and then using his size to get a bucket.
Quickly against Anthony. And here is Barrett. Over Trent. And again, Toronto, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Portis, the pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 8 points.
Well, if you're the defense, you've got to chase Trent Jr. off that three-point line. He's a major threat.
Ingram against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Barrett. Into the lane. And that one is hammered home.
I think Barrett is at his best as a slasher, going downhill.
The Bucks leading by 22. Outside Porter. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Rajaković passes to Ingram. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Dick. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Trent. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Drops in the 3.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Rajaković. The Bucks also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in. Now Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Ingram against Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Over Ingram. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Ingram. Good. Ingram's got 6.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Milwaukee leading by 21. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Over Pirtle. And another miss by Milwaukee. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Ingram finds Dick. And here's Pirtle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Back to Dick. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Pass to Kuzma. Trent against Dick. Antetokounmpo, left side. Back to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. And again, unable to change momentum here. Raptors trail by 18. Ingram up top, guarded by Trent. Anthony against Quickley. Goes up on the wing. Dick with a miss.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Nifty move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Anthony, 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
Scottie Barnes is checked in for Barrett. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Turner's checked in. And Anthony drops them both. Raptors trail by 20. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's what Ingram does. His ability to get a defender out of his comfort zone.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for your Raptors, Brandon Ingram.
1 shot.
Shooting 1.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy because when he is, he's a huge piece for this team.
Anthony outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Takes it inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, when Giannis is coming down the lane, good luck. Few, if any, can stop him.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Ingram. Launches it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Antetokounmpo inside. 16 points for him. Clock at 4. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors trail by 19. Dick, the pass to Ingram. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Ingram's got 11 points.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops. Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Here's Anthony. After the basket by Toronto. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And that one drops. And that's 20 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Quickley. He had 22 in the win against Memphis. Pass to Barnes. Here's Nick. And here's Ingram from the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Anthony with a screen on Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 now in this quarter.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 18. Quickly against Anthony. Here's Ingram. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his third foul of the game. Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
The Bucks leading by 18. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Antetokounmpo inside, covered by Ingram, and the basket is good. Antetokounmpo has got 24 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Dick, fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Nick gets the bucket. Nick's got 7 points in the game.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Quickly against Anthony. Trent outside. From outside the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Quickly passes to Ingram. "19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Barrett against Kuzma. Here's Ingram. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Down low. Here's
My goodness.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We're out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against their zone. You know, listen, we start making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
When I look at Milwaukee, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the Raptors.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Immanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajaković. Now here's Turner. Trent outside. Good work defensively by Dick. The Raptors shooting at 49% so far in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Ian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back over to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Bucks with the possession here, following the three-point basket by Toronto. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First team foul.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Dick. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Turner, a screen on Barnes. Pass to Turner. There's the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 assists in the game. And here's Quickley. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Now here's Barnes. Quickley deciding where to go with it. Good chance here for Ingram. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, huge game from Ingram. He does this so often. Maybe one of the most overlooked stars in the league.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Here comes the Raptors wide set, which means we need you to get loud right now. Get loud. The Raptors wide set.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Anthony finds Turner. And here is Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Quickly passes to Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Toronto passing it around. The three from Quickley. Knocks it down from distance. Quickley's got his second bucket of the night.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Anthony against Quickley. Trent outside. 6 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Barnes. Quickly outside. Pirtle with a screen on Anthony. Here's Quickley. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Quickley. Count it. Quickley's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Anthony with it. Trent outside. Fires for three. And another miss by Milwaukee.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Dick with a miss. Milwaukee leading by 20. Kuzma down low, working on Barnes. Kuzma, that's good.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajaković. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt. Fans, time to fire off the t-shirts. 3, 2, 1. It's time for t-shirts.
And so Quickley will bring it up for the Raptors. Outside Dick. Outside Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And again, Toronto, no good. Milwaukee leading by 22. Anthony outside. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's where Anthony is at his best, when he's getting downhill and attacking the basket.
Here's Quickley. Give him 8. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Dick. Outside Ingram. And count it, 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Anthony outside. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickley. Outside Ingram. Dick with a screen on Kuzma. Clock at 6. Ingram on the wing. Defended by Kuzma. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Bucks leading by 22. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Ingram. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 20.
Well, Ingram's showing you that ability to play big inside.
Milwaukee has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Anthony finds Kuzma. Back to Anthony. Trent outside to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness. Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. What do you expect to see from Gary Trent Jr. on any given night, Coach?
Well, look, B.A., you're going to get a combination of good shooting, soft touch in close, and he can go vertical. He makes some spectacular plays.
First personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That free throw good from Ingram. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Raptors trail by 19. Here's Quickley. Give him 8. Pirtle with a screen on Portis. And here's Ingram from the arc. Pirtle in the post. Turner covers. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Milwaukee leading by 19. On the wing, Anthony, guarded by Quickley. Trent against Pirtle. There's a screen by Turner. 6 to shoot. Inside. There's the double team with Quickley. Here's Portis for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ingram for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 5. Turner, a screen on Quickley. Anthony, the pass to Turner. No good on the triple. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 16. Quickley outside. Outside Ingram. From 17. Here's Pirtle. An easy 2 on the layup. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle, and Barrett subbed in for Brandon Ingram. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. Portis, the pass to Anthony. Now here's Turner, guarded closely. Over to the wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis finds Trent, sinks it from distance. Trent's got 16 points.
That right there shows how confident Trent Jr. is. Feels like he can score whenever he wants.
Raptors trail by 17. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Oh, sweet move. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Here's Turner. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Porter.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Dick. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Shed, he's checked in for Toronto. Good on both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Now Porter, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Brandon Ingram comes in for Dick. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. 1:52 left in the 3rd quarter here. Mobo gets the bucket.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Antetokounmpo outside. Portis finds Antetokounmpo driving inside. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Shed, still without a bucket. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Trent against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobo. Takes the 3. And it's Shed missing.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Porter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Porter's got 6.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Here's Shed, trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Pass to Barrett. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
To the middle. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
And here's Milwaukee now. Toronto making their last shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside Ingram, down low. Here's Mobo, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top. They lead by 14. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3.
Well, Ingram's very efficient when he gets the ball that close to the basket.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the paint. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Well, the Raptors shooting around 53%, a nice number. Outside Ingram. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ingram's got 16 points here in the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Milwaukee has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Antetokounmpo, left side, and down it goes. 2 points. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Ingram. To the inside. Here's Mobo. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now Porter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Green against Ingram. Puts up a three. That shot off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Antetokounmpo outside. Portis outside. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Barrett. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. And here is Antetokounmpo. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Green finds Porter. Back to Green. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Raptors trail by 14. Inside. And that one's good. Ingram. 32 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And here's Milwaukee now. And Doc Rivers calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Set your move. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. You're on big screen. Dancing machine.
Checked in for Toronto. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Substitution on the court.
The Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
Giannis doing his best Kyrie impression. Man, that was something.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ingram against Kuzma. Right wing. Here's Shed. To the paint. Hurdle with the bucket.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Kuzma against Ingram. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Portis outside. and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
That free throw good from Portis.
Well, we know Bobby Portis is a fan favorite, but the reason he's a team favorite is because he plays hard and does a lot out there. He's affecting plays on both ends.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Scottie Barnes is checked in for Mamukelashvili. Dick comes in for Barrett, and Immanuel Quickley subbed in for Shed. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Barnes. Giannis takes that first step, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, I like how aggressive Portis is. He knows how to put defenders on their heels and make them foul.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Portis. Raptors trail by 15. Outside Ingram. Oh, touch off the glass. Ingram's got 34.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Portis. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
More points for Portis. I like how they've involved him. I bet he likes it too.
Ingram against Kuzma. Right side Ingram. Quickly outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he comes up with a bucket. Quickley's got 10 points here in the second half. The Bucks leading by 13. Anthony outside. Pass to Trent. And there's the lob. Tipped. It's stolen by Pirtle. Outside Dick. Off target with the 3. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Kuzma with the ball. Now quickly defending. Kuzma. That's good.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Outside Dick. Pass to Pirtle. Now quickly. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
To the middle. Pirtle with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. 13-point lead. Trent outside. Back to Anthony. Antetokounmpo, left side. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn you.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with A.J. Green. Allie, how is he?
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
All right, Allie, thank you. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
He's checked in for Portis. Thirteen-point lead. Up top, Kuzma. Outside, Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Dick. Now Antetokounmpo. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And timeout called by Darko Rajaković. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
You to get loud right now.
Down by 15. Ingram with the ball. Going inside. Hurdle against Turner. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Now Trent. Now Anthony. Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Turner outside from deep. And he nails it.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Outside Barnes. 1:46 left in the game. Now Quickley. Outside Ingram. For 3. Turner with a rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's an 18-point game. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
The Bucks leading by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, BA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And Milwaukee has possession. They lead by 17. Now here's Porter. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. 4 on the clock. Giannis! No. Barrett outside. With the floater. Book it! That one goes! So this one belongs to the Bucks. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game,